Your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Just after returning from his first European tour of diplomacy in official capacity as the Vice President of the United States of America, J.D. Vance headlined this year's Conservative Political Action Conference that runs until tomorrow. Now let's dive into some leading remarks from the Vice President himself during the annual gathering being held in National Harbor, Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C.
It is easy, unfortunately, to burn the house down. It takes a little bit of time to build it back up, and here's what we have to do. Because look, the fundamental goal of our immigration policy, of our border policy, of DOGE saving taxpayer money, the fundamental goal is we want your children and grandchildren to be able to raise a family in security and comfort in the country that we all love. That is the whole goal of President Trump's agenda.
CPAC is the nation's oldest conservative grassroots organization, advised to preserve and protect the values of life, liberty, and property for every American.
We have got to stop spending the American people's money on garbage. Every dollar that we take in and spend, you have to pay for, either through taxes or through inflation. And if we spend the American people's money more wisely, if we stop taxing and spending the American people to death, that's also going to bring relief to all of the pricing pressures that are out there. We're going to make it affordable to live in this country again. That's our mandate. That's our goal.
J.D. Vance addressed an energetic CPAC exactly 1 month after being sworn in as the Vice President of the United States.
Everything the President has done on the border, we have got to empower him to do it, not just for a month, but for the next 4 years. And we've got to hire more Border Patrol agents. We got to give Tom Homan and Stephen Miller and Kristi Noem the resources they need to secure the border. Why are we taking the people's Social Security payments and giving it to illegal aliens? We know that's happening in the United States of America today. We've got to stop it. Get illegal aliens out of our country, make sure American tax dollars go to American people. That is how you solve the fiscal crisis in the United States of America.
President Donald J. Trump is expected to speak at this year's annual conference this Saturday, February 22nd.
President Trump, what makes him such an effective negotiator, I've seen this in private, is that he doesn't take anything off the table. When he walks into negotiation, he says everything is on the table. And of course, that makes the heads explode in the American media because they say, why are you talking to Russia? Well, how are you going to end the war unless you're talking to Russia? You've got to talk to everybody involved in the fighting if you actually want to bring the conflict to a close.
We'll be sure to cover U.S. President Donald J. Trump's 2025 CPAC address. Reporting from Clark County and shooting it back over the hump to Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.